Without warning, the HOA paved over part of my front lawn, claiming it was for a new community turnaround zone to improve traffic flow. They didn't ask, didn't compensate, and just started work one gray morning. I came outside to see trucks lined up along the curb, cones scattered across the grass, and workers spray painting lines straight through my yard. "Stop! You can't do this!" I shouted. One of the workers just shrugged. "Talk to the HOA," he said, returning to his task. Greg, the HOA president, strolled up with a clipboard in hand, sunglasses perched on his face. "Morning," he said smoothly. "The board approved the expansion. This is for everyone's safety." "It's my property," I shouted, my voice cracking. "You can't just take it." He smirked, tilting his head. "Safety comes first. You'll thank us later." Some neighbors had gathered, whispering and watching. I set up cones to block the newly paved area, hoping to make a point. A week later, a violation notice appeared on my door for obstructing public use. My deed described property lines, Greg insisted, not traffic allegations. Reflectors were installed, curbs repainted, and my lawn destroyed, all without permits. I hired a lawyer, only for the HOA to respond with a newsletter calling me a hostile obstructionist to community progress. At meetings, the board ignored my objections, citing imaginary rules while other neighbors broke regulations with impunity. Each meeting became more tense, with Greg and his allies laughing off complaints while I tried to speak, growing increasingly frustrated. One morning, the trucks returned with concrete barriers and excavation equipment. Greg and the board looked triumphant, issuing orders as though the property were theirs. I documented everything, filming and photographing the destruction. Chris, a neighbor, secretly provided me with financial records showing the board had funneled money to a fake construction company, proof of embezzlement hidden in newsletters and meeting minutes. Armed with the documents, I confronted the board during a heated neighborhood meeting. Residents shouted, the board members scrambled, and secrets were exposed. Greg sputtered as accusations flew. Dana, one of his allies, tried to defend him, but the evidence was too damning. Arguments erupted across the room as neighbors realized the full extent of favoritism, intimidation, and financial misconduct. Over the next few days, the HOA's control collapsed. Enforcement notices became meaningless, the trucks stopped arriving, fines piled up unread, and the neighborhood fractured. My yard remained scarred, the turnaround half-painted and abandoned, but the board's authority disintegrated completely. Property, rules, and control had been fought over relentlessly, leaving the HOA in ruin and the neighborhood in chaos. Even after the collapse, the aftermath lingered. Residents eyed each other with suspicion, some bitter and others relieved. The streets showed the signs of neglect while the board members faced scrutiny and legal consequences. The struggle over ownership, rules, and corruption had finally reached its climax, leaving nothing intact except the damage inflicted along the way.
Get full stories on our channel. If you like this kind of thing, then please like, subscribe, and comment.